Hey, it's Rocky and Ross from R5, and you're watching Celeb Secrets TV.
Hey guys, it's Juliet with Celeb Secrets, and I have two familiar faces with me today, Ross and Rocky Lynch from R5. So how are you guys doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. We just Soundcheck. I'm actually really excited for tonight. I didn't think this room was gonna be like as cool as it is. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, super cool venue. What can we really expect from this show going down tonight?
The AC's broken.
Yeah, so
apparently
it's really hot.
So yeah, maybe a hot one. And that might just be the green room actually. It didn't seem hot out there.
Yeah. They said around like 5 p.m. it gets a little cooler, but as you can see, it's like a little bit muggy right now. But we have a few tricks up our sleeve that we throw out in the show.
I love your live shows. You guys are probably one of my favorite bands to see live because everything that you do is just so awesome. I don't even know how to explain it. So what really goes into when you guys are planning a live show?
A lot of it is really just kind of like the set list. We want to give the show dynamics without us really like having to do anything. You know what I mean? So like it's already set there, and then from there it's all spontaneous. Like we'll add and drop songs as the night goes on. Like just the other night, someone like held up their phone and it was like play "Sex on Fire," so we like just played it. But yeah, like a lot of this stuff, like we've just been on stage for a long, long time. We've been a band for 8 years, so I think it's part of what you're saying is just us being on the road for a long time.
Yeah. And you are going to be playing the new music that came out not too long ago. First of all, congratulations on that EP because it's awesome.
Yeah,
I keep saying, I keep giving you guys compliments, but it really is. Like,
we need to do interviews with you more often.
You have to.
She's just hyping us up. This is great.
Tell us about this whole writing and recording process. It took a while for this music to come out, so how was that like?
Well, in between all this, we were doing like different movies, and there was just a lot of stuff going on. So that kind of delayed R5 for a bit. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh, they still exist?" Like when we came back, just because we were doing other things. But majority of these songs came from just like our backyard studio kind of thing, and it was just us just in the studio every day, just writing away.
And the sound really matured from the last record. What was going in when you were trying to figure out this sound?
Every song that we write happens just kind of like almost like stream of consciousness. We're not really like trying to get any certain sounds. I know musicians that do that. They'll listen to certain songs and they'll pull from that. But we just like to pull off of each other and our own energy in the room. Yeah.
And you guys have said you been a band for 8 years now. How would you say you've grown from when you first started making music till now? Because that's a long time span.
Yeah. I think it's just as you mature, your music does too, and obviously we've become better musicians. I think our taste for what really makes a song good has also just become better. It's just like time and effort.
If we'd started a band right now, I've always been curious like where we'd be at as musicians because we started so young. So at this point we're kind of at this level, and some bands start when they're in their 20s or 22. So.
Well, also another thing is we've sort of because of Austin Alley and a lot of different factors in social media. I've always kind of felt like we were in the limelight a little bit, whereas like a lot of other bands get development stages. We never really had a development stages. Everyone was watching our development stages. So that's kind of an interesting thing, I think, because there's a lot of things that honestly, like looking back at, we're not particularly like 100% proud of. It's part of it, you know what I mean? Everybody has things that they're like, ooh, but I think we have some really good songs that we haven't released yet, and I'm really excited about it.
I was just going to ask you about that. Are you guys going to release a full-length album anytime soon, or maybe a couple teasers? We
hope so. It's all up in the air right now. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah, honestly it's time. To do a full album we're kind of touring the rest of the year, and so to do an album we'd have to do it on the road, and it's
almost impossible.
It's hard. Like on tour there's not much time. We've been trying to write this whole tour and we've barely finished half a song. Like that's basically it. Well, because we're going to radio stations and stuff.
But it's also that's the kind of writers who we are. We like to sit with it and like constantly try to beat whatever we have on it.
I see you guys have a lot of your friends and family on your crew when you guys are on the road. So how's that like, having everybody close to you on the road?
It's good. Makes you not miss home as much when everyone's with you, because home is really the people. But it's a great time. Like I've been having so much fun this tour. It's really been good.
It's super seamless going from home to tour because it's the same people.
Just the schedule's a little more hectic.
Yeah.
And we are Celeb Secrets. So when I interview everyone, I ask them, like, what's a secret about them? So you guys are brothers. You guys know a lot about each other. What's maybe a secret, a fun fact about each other that you could spill that the viewers would not know? They know a lot.
About Ross.
About Rocky.
I'm trying to think of. I know a lot about this guy, but I don't.
I know.
Like, what do other people not know that they should know, that they can know?
Rocky's got really thick legs.
Well, you do too.
Yeah, but it's something that nobody knows. Like, we're hockey players.
Yeah.
So we have
Hockey
we
legs.
kind of like look skinny, but we have like big lower body.
Big butts.
Oh yeah.
That's honestly that's an equal secret.
Yeah. That's true.
Same.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it at that.
All right.
Perfect, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
You gonna do a left hand shake?
You want to do a left hand shake?
You just did
Right
it.
handshake?
You did it.
Yeah.
You did it even before you were
I know.
done. You were like shaking. Are we gonna do a left
What if I
hand
said
shake?
no?
I don't know. You just like had your hand out, so I don't know. It looked like you wanted a handshake.
You guys can check this interview out on celebsecrets.com. I'm Juliet, and we will see you next time.